What if you had to choose between your comfort and your calling? This is the story of Lot, a man who was given a choice, and he chose wrong. He saw the green pastures, the wealth, the opportunity of Sodom. It looked like a blessing. So he moved his family right into the heart of a city that had completely turned its back on God. He thought he could influence the city, but the city started influencing him. For years he compromised. A little here, a little there. He got used to the sin. But God's patience has a limit, and judgment was coming. 2 angels were sent to pull Lot and his family out before it was too late. The city he had chosen to protect now wanted to destroy him for protecting God's messengers. "Flee for your lives," they commanded. "Don't look back. Don't stop." This was his only chance to escape the coming fire. He was finally free, but his heart was still trapped. Then the fire fell. The city he loved was being consumed by the judgment of God. And in that moment, his wife made a fatal mistake. She looked back. Her attachment to the world cost her everything. She became a permanent monument to the danger of looking back. He escaped the fire, but he had already lost his wife. Now, with nowhere else to go, they hid in a cave. He thought he was gaining the world, but he'd lost his home. He lost his wife. And in his failure as a father, he lost his daughters to fear and sin. He lost his wealth, his influence, his reputation. He escaped with his life. But he had lost everything that made it worth living. He was a survivor, but he was no longer victorious. He was saved, but he was broken. The man who escaped the fire was consumed by his own choices. This is where his story could have ended, in failure and shame. But the Bible gives us a shocking epilogue. It calls him a righteous man. Even while he was compromising, his spirit was tormented by the sin around him. His faith was weak. His choices were terrible. But he never fully let go of God. And because God saw that tiny spark of righteousness, he refused to let Lot go. So what's your Sodom? Is it a relationship that's pulling you away from God? A career that demands all your time and leaves no room for faith? But God's command is the same today. Flee. Don't look back. Jesus said, it's impossible to serve 2 masters. You will hate one and love the other. What Sodom do you need to flee from today? In the comments, name the one thing you're letting go of today. Declare it. What is God calling you to flee from? There is power in your words. If this message hit home, smash that like button. It helps this story reach someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe for more Bible stories that will change the way you see your life and your faith. Share this with someone who is struggling. You could be the angel that God uses to pull them out. Remember, God's grace is bigger than your biggest mistake. Run towards it.